Good morning, everyone. Uh, Today we are going to do SQL operators. One of the SQL operator is between. These are actually words which can be used for writing the queries. So what we are going to do, first one is your between, second one is your in, third one is your like, and fourth one is your is null. All these four operators are very much important for writing the query in MySQL. So let us do first, that is my between operator. Between operator is actually used to give the range of two values when we are going to search the values in the column. Like we have done in the previous session, one query we have written, that is we want to show the record of the employees whose salary lies between 40,000 and 60,000. How we written that? I am writing it here again. How we written that? That is, we written here select. We want to show the whole record. For that we return, that is select star from EMP. Then we return one condition, or you can say two conditions were there, which you were joining with the help of AND operator. So you return their query, that is where salary is greater than 40,000, and again one another condition you gave, that is salary less than 60,000. And mind that in this query, this value 40,000 as well as this value 60,000 was not included into it. So if you want to give this condition by using between statement, that can also be done. Let's see how to do that. You can write the same query by writing this one, that is select star from EMP where salary between 40,000 and 60,000. So this complex query, or you can say the query with two conditions, can be given by using between. So this between word is used to specify the range of values which you want to include. As well as you must observe that this 18,000 and this 13,000 is included into the values. That means if someone is having 18,000 salary, then the record of that employee will be shown onto the screen. Whereas in this query which we have written in this, if some employee is having salary 40,000, that will not be shown because we have given greater than 40,000. So this was about between. Let's take some more example. One another example is there, like for example, I want to show the record of the employees whose employee number lies between 2 and 5. Here 2 and 5 is included into it. That means the record of all the employees whose employee number is 2, 3, 4 and 5. These all records will be shown. The name of these employees will be shown onto the screen. So with the help of between, you can specify the range very easily. One another query I have written on this slide, that is, suppose I want to show the record of the employees whose salary lies between 25,000 and 35,000. You just ignore this note here firstly. If I want to show the records of the employees whose salary lies between 25,000 and 35,000, so I will write this statement, that is select star from EMP where salary between 25,000 and 35,000. But what if we want to show the record of the employees who are not satisfying this condition? who are not satisfying this condition. That means whose salary do not lie between 25,000 and 35,000. So this can be done with the help of this simple note operator that we done in previous class also. So what this note operator will do, it will just negate the result of the condition. When you execute any condition, when you execute any query, if the result of your condition is true, then only the result is shown. If the result of that query is condition is false, then result is not shown. So here if we can consider, अगर हम consider करें कि 25,000 से लेकर के 35,000 तक की सैलरी जिसके लाई करती है इस रेंज में, उन सभी एम्प्लॉयज के लिए ये जो कंडीशन है वो ट्रू होगी. आई थिंक यू एग्री दैट. सो फॉर दिस कंडीशन, फॉर दिस रेंज, जो भी सैलरी की वैल्यू जो इस रेंज में लाई करती है उसके लिए ये ट्रू होगा, टी होगा. अब अगर मैंने इसके सामने नोट लगा दिया है, व्हाट इट विल परफॉर्म, इट विल मेक दिस टी इनटू फॉल्स, ट्रू इनटू फॉल्स. अगर ये कंडीशन का रिजल्ट फॉल्स हो गया, दैट मीन्स दिस विल बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू फॉल्स. सो अगर ये फॉल्स हो गया, दैट मीन्स रिजल्ट विल नॉट बी शोन. अब रिजल्ट अगर शो नहीं होगा तो रिजल्ट किसके लिए शो होगा? जब इस पर्टिकुलर कंडीशन के लिए आपका जो रिजल्ट है वो फॉल्स होगा, तब ये नोट ऑपरेटर जो है इसको क्या करेगा, कन्वर्ट करके क्या कर देगा, दैट इज इट विल बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू ट्रू. देन द रिजल्ट विल बी शोन. दैट मीन्स द data of all those employee will be shown whose salary do not lie between 25,000 and 35,000. so in simple words you can observe that बच्चे, मैं अगर कहूँ कि मुझे वो एम्प्लॉयज़ का रिकॉर्ड चाहिए जिसका एम्प्लॉय नंबर 5 नहीं है, 5 नहीं है, ठीक है. अगर मैं 5 है के लिए मांगू तो आप क्या बोलोगे, एम्प्लॉय नंबर इक्वल टू 5. और अगर नहीं है के लिए मांगू तो इट इज क्वाइट सिंपल, यू जस्ट राइट द कंडीशन एंड बिफोर दैट कंडीशन यू अप्लाई नोट ऑपरेटर. इट इज क्वाइट सिंपल, डू नॉट गो इनटू डेप्थ. You just remember that whenever it is given that this is not satisfied, यानी ये नहीं होना चाहिए, तो उस केस में आप उसके होने के लिए कंडीशन लिखेंगे और फिर उसके सामने नोट लगा देंगे. तो it is quite simple. Now another operator which we have to do, that is in. It is one another amazing statement, or you can say word in MySQL, which is generally used to give a set of values which is to be checked under that particular column. Let's take some example for understanding that. So what it is written over there, that is in allow to specify list of values. You might have done list in Python. What is we are going to give some values in the list. So in that type of list will also be formed here in MySQL, and from that list it will check the values. If the value within that column it lies in that list which I have given in the query, that particular record will be shown, otherwise that record will not be shown. So what it is written over there, that is in allow to specify list of values in which searching will be performed. It will return all those records that matches any value in a given list of values. It can be thought as an alternative of multiple ORs. So आपको कोई भी वैल्यू मैच करनी है अगर, तो आप जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई वॉन्ट टू शो द रिकॉर्ड ऑफ द एम्प्लॉयज whose employee number is 1 or 5 or 7. So 3 values are here. So how you will write the query for the same? I think you get my statement of the query. I want to show the records of the employees whose employee number is 1, 3 and 5. Okay, 1 होना चाहिए या फिर 3 होना चाहिए या फिर 5 होना चाहिए. These 3 records I want to show. So for that what I will write? I will write here select star, because I want to show the whole record, from emp where I will write all the three conditions, that is EMP number equal to 1 और या तो A1 हो या फिर 2 हो, EMP number equal to 2 और EMP number equal to 3. I think you understand this statement. What it will do, it will show the record of the employees whose employee number is 1, yeah, or whose employee number is 2, or whose employee number is 3. So this is the statement which can be written for showing, for giving multiple or conditions. So the same can also be done with the help of n very easily. So let's do one example to understand what is the use of n. So you can see there are three varieties of select command we have written here. So first select command, you observe that what it is doing, it is showing all the record of the employees whose department is in sales or IT. That means it will show the record of the employees whose department is sales or whose department is IT. So this statement can also be given, this query can also be written as select star from EMP where department equal to sales or department equal to IT. That means this statement can be replaced with the help of two conditions, that is department equal to sales or department equal to IT. This can also be replaced with the help of these two conditions. So you can see this in operator simplify your queries. Likewise, you can see another query here which is written, that is select name from EMP where EMP number is 2, 4 or 5. That we have already done. So this what this query will do, that is it will show the name of all the employees whose employee number lies in this list. That means if its employee number is 2, then it will show the name of that employee. If its employee number is 4, then also it will show the name of the employee. If its employee number is 5, then also it will show the name of the employee. Now tell me, I want to show the record, or you can say the name of the employees whose employee number is not in this 2, 4 and 3. That means I want to show the name of all the employees except 2, 4 and 5. So how you will do? For that, it is quite simple. You will write here, you will include one more operator, that is not in. I think you get that. So if you write a not in, it will show all the employees, all the name of the employees except the employees whose employee number is 2, 4 and 5. So it is quite simple. You can imagine if we are having thousands of records and I want to show all the employees except 2, 4 and 5. So this statement will simplify your work. You need not to write the employee number of each and every employee whose name you want to show. You just write the employee number of all the employees who you do not want to show. If it is less numbers, अगर आपके पास कम नंबर्स में जिनका रिकॉर्ड शो नहीं करना है वो है, तो आप ये नॉट इन को यूज कर सकते हैं. इट इज क्वाइट इजी. So next one is your next query which I have written here is select star. Select star means it will show all the columns. That means it will show all the details. So select star from EMP where department not in sales and IT. So it is quite opposite of this query which we have done at first. So this query, what this query was doing, it was showing the record of all the departments whose department name is sales and IT, and it will do just opposite of that. It will show all the departments except sales and IT. Is it clear to you? I think it is clear to you. I have explained it very much. So let's go to next. next operator that we have done in class 11 as well, and it is very much important. Generally that type of query come in exam 11th also, you might have seen, as well as in class 12 also. Definitely the this type of query will be coming in the exam. So this is your like operator, what it does. So I can explain it with the help of example. Suppose I want to show the records of the employees whose EMP name is, suppose it is Mohan Lal. I want to show the records of the employees whose name is Mohan Lal. So what you will do? You will write here select star from EMP. It will show all the details of the employees. Then I am including here the condition with the help of which the required employee can be shown onto the screen as query. So I will write here name. This is the name of the column which I want to give as condition. So you will write here Mohan Lal. So what it will do, what will be the result of this query? As many Mohan Lals are there in your company, the records of all those employees will be shown onto the screen. Suppose there are 4 employees whose name is Mohan Lal. That means this condition will be true for these 4 employees. So all those 4 records will be shown onto the screen. I think this is clear to you. So here you might have seen, if there is exact match of the text, if I am having exact match of the text, then I can easily write the query. You might have seen the query was I want to show the record of the employees whose name is Mohan Lal. So I want to show that. So here I exactly know what is the value of name which I want to show. I exactly know the name of the employees, but what if I only know the character? If I only know some text value, some part, some substring value, according to that I want to show the record. Like for example, I want to show all the record of the employees, whose name is containing Lal, L-A-R-L, as substring of their name. That means जिसके नाम के अंदर लाल आता है, उन सभी एम्प्लॉयज के रिकॉर्ड्स को मुझे शो कराना है. सो एग्जैक्टली आई डू नॉट नो the value of my parameter or the value of the column, depending upon which I want to search the record. The exact match I do not know. So in that case, this like will be helpful. So this like will do pattern matching actually. It will do pattern matching whenever the query is related to pattern matching, then this like word will be used. So let's see that what is written over there. So you can see like allow to search based on pattern. It is used when we don't want to search an exact value, that we have already discussed about that. That is, or we don't know that exact value and we know only the pattern of value, like name substring from any particular letter or ending with the containing any particular letter or word, that we have already discussed here. That is, now take one example to better understand it. So you can see what it is written here. Acha, let me tell you, there are two special symbols which can be used for pattern matching. First one is your underscore and second one is your star. So these two characters, this is percentage and second one is your, not it is star beta, sorry, this is percentage and underscore. So these two special characters plays an important role, an amazing role to search the value or to do the pattern matching, and each and every this special symbol is having a special meaning. If I talk about percentage, you will use percentage when you know that there are some multiple characters, but you do not know how many characters are there. That means length is not fixed. If you do not know how many characters are there, you do not know the length of the string which is preceding that substring which you know, or which is suffixing that string, postfixing that string. So in that case you will use percentage. Like take one example for better understand, that is I want to show the record of the employees whose name ends with A. So I know here that the last character is A, but before that A, how many characters are there and what they are, that I do not know. So for that, what I will do, I will write here, I know here that there is one last character, that is A, but before that I do not know how many characters are there. So I will write a %A. So this %A plays an important role. You will write this special character where you don't know in advance that how many characters are there. You know there are some characters. Yes, it can ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि कोई character ना हो, नहीं भी हो तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. I do not know whether there is any character, or if there are characters, how many characters are there, that I don't know. In that case this percentage you will use. So let us see what is it. It is written here, that is percentage used when we want to substitute multiple characters with %. Length is not fixed, that we have already, that I have already told you. The next is underscore. This is one another important wild card which can be used during pattern matching. This is quite different from %. Special symbol, that is percentage, which we have done previously. This underscore, what it will do, you will use underscore for exactly one character. You will use this that means this underscore will represent exactly one character, the existence of exactly one character. Like take one example for better understanding, that is suppose I want to show the records of the employees whose name's third character is A. That means somewhere it is A, and before that A there are exactly two characters. So for representing these two characters I will write here two underscores. So this one underscore is having one character that I do not know what it is. This second underscore is having another character that I don't know what it is, but there are exactly two characters. And then after that there is A, and after that, after this A, I do not know whether there is any character, or if there is the existence of character, how many characters are there after this A, that is not given in the query. So you will write here percentage. This % will show there may be some characters or there may be no characters after this A. So this is about underscore. So % and underscore, these two are wild cards. So let's take some examples so that this concept will fix in our mind. So that is there in the next slide. Let's just turn a slide. Okay, you see what it is written here. The query is written in the slide. The first query written in your slide is search for employees whose name begins with S. This is quite simple. So you will write here. अगर मैं pattern बनाने की कोशिश करूँ, your name is beginning with S. So your first character is S. After that I will give here %. Why %? Because after S I do not know how many characters are there. So for that we have already cleared that whenever I do not know how many characters are there and what are these, that means length is not fixed, then always % is used, and you will enclose it into single quotes. Why in single quotes? You know pattern matching सिर्फ उन्हीं में होती है जो कि कैरेक्टर या फिर varchar टाइप के होते हैं. और when we read data types, at that time we also explained, or I also explained you that how you are going to express your varchar and char, whatever the values are there in varchar or char, that will always be enclosed within this single quotes. Okay, next is let's see the answer of this query. So the answer is select star, because the query has asked to show the details of the employees. That means the all columns I want to show. So I have written here star. Select star from EMP where name. Okay, observe this like here. If I know the exact match of this name, like I know that I want to show the record of the employee whose name is Reena. I want to show. So if I am having the exact match, I do not want to do any pattern matching. I already know the exact match. In that case, equal to is used. When I know the exact match, equal to is used. But if I don't know, or if I want to do pattern matching, in that case equal to nahi use hota hai बच्चे. Mind that always there will be like will be used always. So this you should keep in mind whenever pattern matching query is there. This is the general mistakes which is committed by the students during writing this type of query, while attempting this type of query. So you should keep it in mind whenever pattern matching you want to do, always like is given. Okay, next take another example. So another query which is written here, that is search for employee whose name ends with R. So I think you can guess here what will be the pattern. Whose name ends with R. That means I know that at last it is R, but before that how many characters are there, that is not fixed. So I will give here percentage, and you will enclose it into single quotes. Okay, let's see the answer. So select star from EMP where name like percentage R. Okay, let's take one more query, that is search for employees whose name contains A anywhere. That means there is A anywhere, like Mohan is there, the last second character is A. Likewise Ram is there, last second character, or you can say second character is A. Naina is there, so last character is A. That means somewhere A is there in the name. So for that what you will do, that means A है somewhere, लेकिन वो कहाँ है, कौन सी पोजीशन पे, दैट आई डू नॉट नो. ए से पहले कितने कैरेक्टर है, दैट आई डोंट नो. सो परसेंटेज. ए के बाद कितने कैरेक्टर्स हैं, दैट आई डोंट नो. सो अगेन परसेंटेज, एंड देन you will enclose it into single quotes. So let's see what is the answer of this query, what is the statement of this query. So that is select star from EMP where name like percentage A%. Okay, next query is given here. Search for employees whose job is in Fab. That means who are appointed in Fab. So year I do not know, date I do not know, only month I know. For that pattern matching can be done. So what it is written here, that is select star from EMP where date of birth like percentage. That means year I do not know, then dash 02, that means February, and then dash, it is fixed. After that date also I do not know. So this is another pattern matching that can be done. Okay, another query is there, that is search employee whose name is of 5 letters begin with S. 5 letters, this is quite interesting. So the name of the employee is having 5 letters and the name begins with S. So okay, so let's make one pattern for the same. Name begins with S, so this is S. Then after that, how many characters are there in total? That is 5. So 1 already we have written, and the remaining 4 characters I do not know. So for that, each and every character can be represented with the help of underscore. Why underscore? Tell me, why underscore? Why not percent? The reason is when we learned percentage, what was the definition of percentage, what was written about percentage, we will use percentage when we don't know the length of the string. That means the length is not fixed. Whereas when length is fixed, for each and every character this underscore can be used. Now you can see there are 4 characters exactly, and one of the character at the starting is S. After that 4 characters I am having. For each and every character I have given here underscore. So let's see what is the answer of the same. So you can see what it is written over there, that is select star from EMP where name like S and then 4 underscores. I think this concept is now fixed in your mind. You will never forget it and you will correctly attempt this question. But the thing is that you should keep practicing these type of questions, because practice only makes a man perfect. Okay, next is, we are going towards the next slide. This is another word, that is null. But I want to tell you, that is whenever we are going to give insert command, then if I am not supplying the value of any column, in that particular column null is stored. Like take one example, I am having one table which is having some fields. The fields are EMP number, the name of the table is employee, EMP number is there, then name is there, then here is one phone number, then here is salary, then one another column is there, that is commission. Okay, so total 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 columns are there. So when I gave insert command, I only supplied the value of EMP number 101, suppose. The name I supplied, suppose this is Nina. Then phone number I did not give. Then salary I supplied as 50,000. Then commission also I have not given during the insertion command. So what will happen in that case, this row will be inserted, in EMP number 101 will be there. In case of name, in column name, Nina will be inserted, and in salary there will be 50,000. Where in case of phone, you will observe that there will be written as null. As well as in commission, I have not supplied the value, null will be there. So this, depending upon this null, you can write the query. Like for example, I want to show the records of the employees who are not getting commission. If they are not getting commission, I will not enter any value during the insertion command in commission. So I can easily search the employees who are not getting commission. I can easily search the employees who are not having any phone with them, who are not having any contact number, who have not given any contact number to the company. That can easily be searched. That means the values which are entered as null during the insertion command, that can be easily fetched with the help of this fixed word, that is null. So let's see what is there on the slide. So you can see what is written over there. Is null is used to compare null values present in any column, because null is not considered as value, so we cannot compare with equal to sign. So to compare with null SQL provides is null. That means if I have not given any value during the insertion command, that value will not be treated as zero. Zero नहीं treat होगी भाई. कमीशन में अगर हमने कोई वैल्यू नहीं डाली है तो कमीशन जीरो नहीं है, हमने इंटेंशनली नहीं डाला है और उसमें नल वैल्यू है. सो इस तरह की वैल्यूज को फेच करने के लिए वी जनरली यूज इज नल. सो लेट्स टेक सम एग्जांपल फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट. Okay, now let's see what it is written over there, that is select star from EMP where salary is null. Okay, I want to show the records of the employees who are not getting any salary from the company. That means I want to see that means I want to see which employee I have not assigned any salary into it by mistake. So that can be seen by using select star from EMP where salary is null. That means it means show all the records of the employees whose salary is null. Next query is select star from EMP where salary is not null. This is one another variation of that. That means salary is entered over there. So it will show all the records of the employees who are getting some salary. So during the insertion command, wherever I have entered the salary value, it will show the record of those employees. Okay, this is for you for practice, so that you will get to know what are your loopholes, to know what topics you are not having command on that. For that I have made this table. I have drawn this table on this slide. Just have a look on this slide, and depending upon this table, some query will be there on the next slide. So you can see this table. I will also be giving this table as assignment later, that you will get as message. So let's see what are the queries. These query you have to do at home for practicing, so that you can experience how to write the SQL queries, and if any problem is there, that we will be solving it later. Okay, now next is next keyword, which is very much important, that is distinct keyword. Okay, now takes this table. If I write select DEPT from EMP, suppose the name of this table is EMP, so what it will show? It will show sales, IT, HR. So there are only 5 tuples in this table. So it is easy for me to count how many departments are there. It is easy for me. But what if I am having thousands of record and I want to count that? How many departments are there in my company? So for that I want that the values in this department table should not be repeated. That means रिपीटिशन हो, लेकिन जब मैं डिस्प्ले करूं स्क्रीन पे तो रिपीटिशन ना हो. I want to write a query, that means repeated value will not be shown again and again. So for that, this is one amazing word, that is distinct keyword. This can be used for doing the same. So let's see what distinct keyword is. Distinct keyword is used to eliminate the duplicate records from output. For example, you can observe that it is written over there, that is duplicate records from output. That means it will not remove duplicate values from the table. It will only remove the duplicate record from the output. Okay, for example, if we select department from employee table, it will display all the department from the table including duplicate rows. So let's do this query. We generally write. So what will be the output? You can experience that. You can implement it onto the screen. What will be the output? Firstly, it will write the name of the column, then dash will be there. Mind that बच्चे, जब भी कोई आउटपुट फाइंडिंग का कोई क्वेरी आता है तो always you should write the name of the column first, and after that the possible values which will be coming in the output, that you will write. Mind that बच्चे, you should always write the heads of your columns. Generally what students do, they are generally writing the values which is there in the columns, and they do not write the head of, or you can say heading of that column. You should not do that. So exactly the output which will be shown in the impact of this query onto the computer, this you should write always on paper in response of the question which is there in the question paper. Okay, now what will be the output? So it will do, firstly it will show sales, because this is the first column. It will show sales, Then next is IT, and then HR. But I don't want, I want that कि जो repetition है वो remove होनी चाहिए. यहाँ पे सिर्फ आना चाहिए sales, IT and HR, so that I can count how many departments are there. So how you will write that? This distinct keyword will help you for the same. So let us see how you will write this query. You will write here select, and then you will use this word before the column from which you want to remove the duplicate value in the output. So what it will do, it will not print the repetition of value, it will not print repeated values. Firstly it will print sales, then if it sales is coming it will ignore that, then it will print IT, and then again IT is coming, it will ignore that, and then it will print HR. I think this is clear to you, bache. That's all for today. The next we will do in the next class. You please see this video and understand all the concept. Still, if any doubt is there, please ask the doubt from me. Thank you and have a nice day.